To say that Germans have many festivals in Germany is an understatement. I say that with sincerity because it's true. Germans, they have festivals for everything. Somebody walk down the road on one toe and two fingers, they're going to have a festival. Let's have a festival. Let's close the town down and let's have a festival. Okay, that's going way, way too far extremes. Okay. But Germans really do love to have their festivals. And as an American, I love going to all the festivals as well. I've been to many, many different festivals in different towns, different places, and it's really, really cool to go in with the culture and just melt in. You know what I mean? You have your big Oktoberfest, right? In Munich, yeah, that's a huge festival, right? It's each and every year, and it's held in September. But I mean, yeah, it's a big. You got tents everywhere, and a lot of stuff going on. But it's also a big state fair or world fair or whatever. Okay, but it's a festival. But during that same time, all not all, but a lot of towns, especially in Bavaria, they have their own Oktoberfest. Okay, usually called different fests in their own town, and it's really neat to experience that. Like, yeah, I love going to Oktoberfest and eat the food. I love the food there and everything, and walk around. It's more to it than just beer. People think, oh, it's just beer. Trust me, it's food. I mentioned that before in other videos, and I like to eat. But you go in these little towns, like Garmisch-Partenkirchen, one of my favorite places to go, if you didn't know that, and Mittenwald, and all these places, they have their own little version of Oktoberfest, and it is really, really awesome to go to, and that's a sum. I mean, I like going off the beaten path, towns that you don't read about in books or see on YouTube, and just melt in with the culture and just really enjoy being there because it's a lot of fun. But yeah, you got Oktoberfest, which is held in Munich. The original one is in Munich. All right, and it's a lot of fun there. It's a world's largest Volkfest. Okay, they have all kinds of stuff going on, and it's just really, really neat. Held in Munich in September. Cologne is another good festival to go to as well. They have a Carnival. All right. Now the southern parts of Germany they call it Fasching or Fasching, right? But they have Carnival, and that's held usually in November, right around November. And there's a cliche let me see, 11 minutes past 11 on the 11th month, something like that, and has to do with Lent and whatnot. But it's a huge celebration. Everybody comes from all over to Cologne to this festival, and to be in different costumes and all kinds of stuff. I remember going to Cologne one time, and I saw somebody in lederhosen. Okay, now Cologne's up there above Hessen, right there. You're not in North Germany yet, but you're getting close. But you're nowhere near Bavaria, and you see somebody in lederhosen, and that sort of got my attention there. But people they dress up. It's like the U.S. version of Halloween, but it's really cool to see everybody in the streets just having a good time, and eating a lot of food, walking around, conversing with each other. I mean, it's just wonderful.
Koblenz has a
Very nice festival. It's called the Rhine and Flammen, meaning the Rhine in flames. Okay, they have firework displays all over the place. They have live bands, and just a very festive. There we go. Aroma to be there, and it's really neat to see. And then you have Carnival, which is the K. Starts with a K, not with a C. Okay, it's Carnival or Fasching, they call it. Okay, there's in many places they have Fasching. I know in Schweinfurt, where I was stationed, spent 2 years of my life there, serving the United States Army. They had Fasching, and they'll say hello, hello, and it's just really, really neat. I'll never, ever will forget that. Then you have Splash. Okay, Splash is it takes place in Grafenfuchen. I'm saying that wrong. Okay, I've not been to this one here, but I got to see it. It's called the Iron City. They have, of course, a festive attitude there and whatnot. There's a big reservoir near there, and they line up against the reservoir and have a big city, but it's called Splash. People come in, they go swimming, they jump in, they have races, all kinds of stuff. Kiel, I've not been to Kiel yet. That's in the North Germany. I'm planning to go to it, but they have a festival there. It's called Kiel Week. Okay, it's an annual sailing event in Kiel. So they have a lot of sailboats and whatnot going on. Of course, when you're not on the boat, everybody's got their food out and everybody's just hanging out, relaxing, having a good time. I watched many videos on this, and I never heard of this festival until a few weeks ago when I was looking at festivals. I was on YouTube and I was like, man, I really want to go to that one in Kiel for sure, because I like boats too. Now, Fusen. Now, I've been to many festivals in Fusen. That's down around the castle, the big castle, Neuschwanstein Castle. That's where Walt Disney got the idea for the Cinderella Castle. But there's a Fusen festival. Oh my goodness! Now, I've been there during that time, and it's just another German festival time of food and friends and family. Just having a good time. And it's a major cultural event in this area, and it's really neat to see and attend. Now, I've been to many festivals in many different areas all over Germany, and each place, each city, each town has its own feel. It has its own town, but it's really neat. There's a lot of music there on this one here. They got a lot of music there going on, and and I love music, especially Depeche Mode. I'm a Depeche Mode fan. What can I say? And might as well put it out there. I saw Depeche Mode for the first time in Schweinfurt back in 1988. They had this thing called the Music Convoy, and they had a free concert right there in the square and right there in the city center. And I'll never forget that. And it was Depeche Mode, so it was called Music Convoy during that time. What a memory! I mean, I'll never forget that. In Munich, not only do they have Oktoberfest, but they also have an opera festival. They even have festivals for opera. Now, I've never been. I've been to Munich many times. I know Munich like the back of my hand, and I say that with a grain of salt because I'm still learning. Every time I go to Munich, I learn something different. But I know I can get around Munich, not a problem at all. But the Munich Opera Festival, it takes place right there in Munich. They have opera houses there. They have, the streets are just closed down, especially around the Marienplatz, and it's one of the top rated music festivals there. Like I said, I have not been there during the opera festival, but I will love to go to. I really learned to appreciate opera and enjoy it. My younger years, I was like, oh, what's this? But I get older, and I just enjoy it. I really do. Don't ask me to sing it because you'll be clicking off this video. Then you got one in Hollandsfels. That's up north. I've not been there yet. It's right there on the Baltic, the North Sea, and they have a huge festival there. They're celebrating the anniversary of the port. Okay, they again another reason to celebrate, to have a festival, to have a party in Germany. So here's a port. Oh, let's have a festival, right? But man, I would love to go to that. They also have now the asparagus festivals. Now, yes, I have been to 3 Spargel. They call it Spargel festivals in Germany, and they were all 3 were in southern Germany. One was on the Pottenkuchen side of Garmisch. I did there, and then the other one was in a place called Vilseck. It wasn't in the town of Vilseck. It was outside of Vilseck. It was like a big field, and then of asparagus, and then it's like a little township. That makes sense. There was houses and buildings, but they had a whole road just covered up, and everybody's just having a good time with the spargel. What it is, spargel is white. It's a white asparagus, and it's a delicacy in Germany. And I'll get it with butter. You melt that real butter on it with salt and pepper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the festival for that. Yes, and I like that. What we really need is a festival for spaghetti ice, right? We need a spaghetti. Maybe I'll start that. Maybe I'll start a spaghetti ice festival. Yeah, yeah. Maybe when I'm in Schweinfurt one day, say, hey, let's have a spaghetti ice festival and see what they say. I got a lot of good friends in in good old Schweinfurt. Um, of course, you got the Berlin. They got tons and tons of festivals in there. They have a film festival they have. It's called the Berlin International Film Festival. I've been to Berlin many times, but it's the most renowned film festivals in Europe. And so, if you like film, if you like theater, that's the place to be during that time, of what I'm told. I will have a personal agenda to travel all over Germany, and this is one that I'm definitely going to mark, along with all the ones I'm talking about, because I really want to mark and go see and check out. Then you got the Wurst Market uh, in Bad Dürkheim. I've never been to Bad Dürkheim. It's a U with a umlaut on top of it. Bad Bad Dürkheim. Anyways, Wussmark in Bad Bunheim. Bad Dürkheim. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I have not been in this place before. I've never been to Bad Durkheim before, but I'm going to. They have a verse market, which is a worse market. They got there's a all kinds of food, verse. What I understand, they have a wine festival there and whatnot. But it's the world's largest wine festival and Wurst, which is a sausage. So I'll be going for the sausage. I'll be good with that sausage and the mustard, the Senf. You Germans got it with the Senf. Ich liebe Deutsch Senf. Yeah, yeah. Senf is so good. I really love it. So I definitely want to go. I want to check out Bad Dürkheim, and I want to go there. There's just so many. If you like classical music, which I do, there's a Beethoven Fest. Okay, and it's a festival of classical music. Go figure. It's in Bonn, Germany. Now I've been to Bonn, Germany. I've been through it. I've never really spent much time there, but it dates way back to 1845 when they had the first one, and but they're celebrating the composer's birth, so the date of birth. So they have on the 75th anniversary, they have the unveiling of the Beethoven um, big O statue and whatnot, and they still they set up their festivals all the way around there, and I can't wait to see. They have classical music, classical dances, workshops, and of course the food. Did I mention the food? Oh my goodness. This dates way back then. But German in Germany, I mean, there's so many classical roots that come from Germany, and it's really neat. Even Ludwig, and so much more. Beethoven is just really neat. Next one is now Leipzig. I love the city of Leipzig. Leipzig is beautiful, but they have a book fair. Well, guess what? I'm a book nerd. I love to read. I love to read. You learn a lot when you read, right? And Leipzig has a book fair, and I would love to check that out to see all the books. I believe it takes place over 4 days in Leipzig. And if you have ever been to Leipzig, if you've ever been to this fair, this book fair, please let me know. And I'm going to call somebody out here. My friends Buddy and Lee from Traveling Expats. They actually lived in Leipzig for a while, on the outskirts of Leipzig. But Betty and Lee, have you ever been to Leipzig? Let me know, or to the book fair in Leipzig. Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to find that out. But anyways, there's so much more. The Hamburg port. I have not been to Hamburg yet. I was very close. I think I was about 45 minutes away on my last trip to Germany when I was there in January of 25. but when they have a port anniversary fest, they celebrate it. It's usually the first weekend of the month, and I think it's in May. I think it's coming up. It's the first weekend in May, and they celebrate the opening of the port in Hamburg. And I would love to go there. Wow. Well, there's so many more places to go, places to check out. A lot of festivities going on around here. How about that? A lot of festivities. I like festivities. I love festivities. But let me know, what is your favorite German festival? And for those who've never been to Germany or never been to a festival in Germany, what would be your number one festival to go to? That's what I'd like to know down there in the comments. I would really like to know that, and because I want to go, I want to check it out. Yes, I'll go to the popular ones. Yeah, absolutely, sure. But I also want to go to the ones that people don't know about, and just immerse myself in the culture and talk to people, learn German, and meet new German friends and friends from all over the world. You won't believe how Germany has become a melting pot of people from all over the world, and I met so many people in my travels, and I'm very grateful and blessed for that, and I really appreciate that. But anyways, let me know. Let me know what you think about these festivals. What's your favorite festival? What festival would you like to go to, or what city you like to go to? Let me know down in the comments. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and we will see you in the next video. Y'all have a great day. Dankeschön und Tschüss.